Welcome to Cloud Insights, the podcast where we dive deep into the world of cloud computing. I'm your host, Aditya Deshmukh, VP of Solutions and Professional Services. Today, we're tackling a topic that's on every cloud user's mind, cloud FinOps. How can you optimize your cloud spend without sacrificing performance or innovation? Let's find out. Hello, cloud enthusiasts. If you're listening to this podcast, chances are you're already leveraging the cloud or considering a migration. And if there's one thing I hear from almost every client, it's this. Aditya, our cloud bills are spiraling out of control. Help. Don't worry, you're not alone. In fact, this is such a common issue that it's given rise to an entire discipline, cloud FinOps. Today, we're going to break down what cloud FinOps is, why it matters, and how you can start implementing it in your organization. First things first, what exactly is cloud FinOps? Well, think of it as the art and science of bringing financial accountability to the variable spend model of cloud. It's about optimizing your cloud usage to drive business value, not just cutting costs blindly. Now, let's talk about some key principles of cloud FinOps. 1. Collaboration. This is crucial. Your finance team, your tech team, and your business units need to be on the same page. No more silos, folks. 2. Accountability. Every team should own their cloud usage and costs. It's not just IT's problem anymore. 3. Visibility. You can't manage what you can't see. Real-time visibility into your cloud spend is non-negotiable. 4. Optimization. This is an ongoing process. The cloud evolves, and so should your optimization strategies. 5. Cost-conscious culture. Everyone in your organization should be thinking about the financial impact of their cloud decisions. 6. Embracing the variable cost model. The cloud isn't like your old data center. Costs can fluctuate, and that's okay, if you're prepared for it. Now, I know what you're thinking. Aditya, this all sounds great in theory, but how do we actually do this? Great question. Let's talk about some practical techniques. 1. Tagging and labeling. This is your foundation. Consistent tagging lets you accurately allocate costs and identify optimization opportunities. 2. Right-sizing. Are you using instances that are too big for your workloads? You'd be surprised how often this happens. Right-size your resources to match your actual needs. 3. Reserved instances and savings plans. If you have predictable workloads, these can save you a ton of money. But be careful. Overcommitting can backfire. 4. Spot instances. For non-critical interruptible workloads, spot instances can offer huge savings. Just be prepared for them to disappear at a moment's notice. 5. Automated scaling. Match your resource provisioning to your actual demand. Why pay for idle resources? 6. Continuous monitoring. Keep an eye on your usage patterns and cost trends. The cloud is dynamic, and your monitoring should be too. 7. Waste elimination. Zombie resources. Anyone? Identify and eliminate unused or idle resources regularly. Now, let's get specific. What should you be doing if you're using AWS, GCP, Azure, or OCI? Here are some quick tips for each. For AWS users, leverage AWS Cost Explorer and AWS budgets. They're powerful tools for understanding and managing your costs. Use AWS organizations for multi-account management. It'll make your life a lot easier. Don't ignore AWS Trusted Advisor. It's like having a cloud optimization expert on call 24/7. GCP folks, listen up. Committed use discounts are your friends for predictable workloads. Make sure you're using cloud monitoring and cloud logging effectively. For BigQuery users, pay attention to cost controls and slot reservations. Azure users, I've got you covered too. Azure Cost Management plus Billing is a must-use tool. Look into Azure Reserved VM instances for long-term savings. Azure Advisor can be a goldmine of cost optimization recommendations. And for those on OCI, take advantage of that, always free tier where you can. Universal credits offer great flexibility across services. Don't overlook OCI's flexible compute shapes for right-sizing. Now, I know this can all seem overwhelming. That's where partners like Bespin Global come in. We're not just a service provider, we're your cloud optimization ally. Our team brings deep expertise in all major cloud platforms, and we've got the tools to back it up. Speaking of tools, Let me tell you about Ops Now, our cloud management platform. It's designed to make cloud FinOps a breeze, whether you're a large enterprise or a small organization. Here's what it offers: multi-cloud support. Because let's face it, most organizations are using more than one cloud these days. Cost allocation and showback, so you know exactly who's spending what. Predictive analytics, to help you plan for the future, not just react to the past. Automation, because who has time to manually shut down idle resources? Customizable dashboards. Different stakeholders need different views. AI-driven optimization recommendations. It's like having a cloud expert working for you 24/7. For our enterprise clients, we offer advanced features like integration with existing ITSM tools and custom C-level reporting. And for smaller organizations, we've got quick setup options and pay-as-you-go pricing to get you started without breaking the bank. Now, I want to leave you with this thought. Cloud FinOps isn't a one-and-done deal. It's a journey. The cloud is always evolving, and so should your approach to managing it. Stay informed, stay agile, and don't be afraid to ask for help. That's what we're here for. Remember, the goal isn't just to cut costs. It's to optimize your cloud usage so you can innovate faster, scale more efficiently, and drive real business value. That's the true power of Cloud FinOps. That's all for today's episode of Cloud Insights. I'm Aditya Deshmukh, and remember, in the cloud, every dollar counts, but every opportunity counts even more. Until next time, keep optimizing.